now that you're back, are there specific benchmarks you're setting for yourself or goals for this year, or how are you going to be approaching this year maybe differently than you've approached past seasons with Forge in the CPL?
That's a good question. I definitely set some goals for myself at the beginning of this year. But at the end of the day, I think it's about staying healthy. I think that's a huge thing for me. And obviously, it wasn't ideal when I got injured right before the first leg of the CONCACAF Champions Cup, because obviously I was really looking forward to get back into playing in those two games. It was obviously straight into the deep end, kind of after not playing for 2 years, but unfortunately, that I wasn't able to play that. So it's more of a let's stay healthy, take care of my body, to get through the season. And I think that's my main thing right now is just to get my body prepared and ready for a long season, and obviously play for trophies again. Play the most amount of minutes I can. I think I still want to be able to play a lot of minutes and then be an example for a lot of young guys. I think that's something I really want to push for this year.
Yeah, we haven't done a double yet. So I mean, I think, and that's a pretty good goal for this year is to bring home the double, and maybe the treble, the Canadian Championship is still sitting there. I don't know, but what do you think? What are you thinking, or what are you expecting out of Forge this season? I mean, we're always a contender.
I think obviously we've been a club that's won so much in the previous years that we know, and the message has been clear and consistent from the coaching staff that we are going for all the trophies that are available. And that's also something that I guess I should have mentioned before. That's also one of the reasons why I wanted to come back to Forge, because I've always been somebody that wants to play to win. I'm not here to just participate and just have a career of playing games and playing minutes. I also just want to show up and be able to compete for trophies. And like you said, I think it's a great goal for us to have to win the double, and who knows, maybe even the treble. I think we should definitely aim for it. We definitely have the team for it. So I think everybody knows this, and it's not like we're talking about this every day in training, but I think the coach realizes that we have to set a set of standards within the team that will eventually get us there. And I think that's more of the conversation that's been part of the talks within the locker room is how do we get everybody involved to be at their best every single week? Because if we can accomplish that, then the trophies will follow. So I think that's the main message of how can we be great in training every day, great on the weekend every single week, and then, like you said, I think the trophies will just come out of that.